Good afternoon, everyone. Of course, it is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Tarot Tuesday with, of course, the fabulous Leo Brown. Okay, so last week we did the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is or was more so about making decisions from an emotional place, not necessarily from a logical place. So today we're dealing with the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups deals with emotion, like thoughtful. I guess the best way I can um, name this card, or what I like to call it, is emotional illusions. That's the best way I can describe it. It deals with that. So let's just say you get this handy dandy card in a reading, or you go to a reader, or you read the cards yourself, and this card comes up. So the Seven of Cups. So if you get the card in the upright position, it basically means that you're really looking at things from a very illusionary perspective. Like, let's just say love and relationships, because that's like the number one thing for people. So say you meet this wonderful person and it's great, and you guys, or you have good chemistry, and you're already going in your head. Now, mind you, this is in your head. You're already thinking, you are cordially invited to the wedding of Mr. and Mrs. fill in the blank. You know what I mean? So you're already having these thoughts and fantasies of what it could be, but not what it really is. So basically, I don't want to say you're living a lie, but you're being too overindulgent in your own world. You're living too much in your own world, and you're not thinking realistically. And that's what this card really is all about. It's about emotional overindulgence. It's about fantasy. It's about daydream, but it's also about looking at things from a realistic perspective. Now, let's just say we're going to focus on the love and relationships thing for one more second. So let's just say in the love relationships arena, you meet the person that you like, and you do have a good chemistry, but you're already planning. You know what I mean? Like, you're already planning about, how you're going to move in, how you got to go get a dog. You're already doing all this stuff. And you've only been on 2 dates. And basically when you get this card in the upright position, it's more about how you're allowing your fantasies to cloud your reality. Okay, now let's just say work, business, career, and money. Now, with work, career, and money, you have, in this case, in the upright position, you would have something where, say you're gunning for a position, you're gunning for a new promotion, and you're like, I've worked hard, I've done the work, and you're already visualizing that trophy, that promotion, that bonus on your paycheck. You're already getting there, but you're so focused on that you're not focused on, wait a minute, I have to keep doing what I'm doing. I have to keep doing the work in order to get said bonus or said promotion. So that's what it can mean in that case. Now, in terms of, your emotional and physical health, emotionally, it could mean that you might have some disorder. You might have some emotional, like a like a behavioral disorder, or you might have a sense of narcissism, or for people who have personality disorders, things like that. This card actually comes into play with that. Um, in terms of your health, it could mean that health-wise, you're in a good place, but you think that just because you've lost 10 pounds, that you're Jessica Alba. You're like, oh, well, I got this. I'm already sexy. And it's like, no, honey, you have 40 more pounds to lose, boo-boo. You are not there yet. So you're already indulging in that fantasy of that everybody's going to want to, when you lose the weight, the world's just going to open up. And it may not even happen that way. So you're not being realistic. Now, if you get this handy-dandy card in the reverse position, of course, it means the exact opposite. So it means that in this case, let's just say in love relationships, you're not being realistic. You have these unrealistic expectations. And trust me, I'm a single person. I've been down this road many, times. Sad to say, but it's true. Um, and I'll give you an example. So let's just say you meet somebody and it's great. Or let's just wait, you know what? We're not even gonna take this into the equation. Let's just say you haven't met anybody, but you just started, online dating. And so you're already assuming that your inbox is gonna be flooded with requests, that people are gonna want to date you. And I'm not saying that you are undateable, but you have this unrealistic view of how the date is gonna be. That every date you go on is gonna be wonderful, that you're gonna like every person, that you're gonna find your soulmate in 1 month. You know what I mean? You're not being realistic in that. So that's what the Seven of Cups can mean when it's in reverse regarding love and relationships. In other words, you're living too much you're living too much in your heart. You're focusing too much on what you want, and and there's nothing wrong with focusing on what you want. But this card is basically about being realistic. Okay? It's just about being a realist. And let's just be real. Sometimes that's not easy. You know what I mean? Let's be honest, because we all have our goals. We all have dreams. I myself included. But you have to come to a point where you're like, you know what? What I want and what I need are two different things. They're two completely different animals. So, okay, we'll move on from love relationships to money. So let's just say right now, you're hoping you get this promotion. You think you've done the work, but really in reality, you haven't done the work. You haven't been diligent at your job. You haven't been a team player. You've been selfish. You've been all about you. So, but you're not being realistic. Or you think, okay, I really don't have to do any hard work. This is going to be easy peasy, honey. I'm going to get all the damn money. No, ma'am. It doesn't work that way. Now, in terms of your health, your physical health, we'll focus on that first. So let's just say physical health. You want to lose weight. Like you want to lose 30 pounds in, okay, we'll say you want to lose 30 pounds. And that's a good goal. But you're not thinking about how, you're not being realistic about it. You're kind of going, well, I want to lose the weight, but I'm still going to eat the way I'm eating. Or, I'm going to work out just 1 day a week. Or, let me see. I'm trying to think of something. You want a quick fix, you know what I mean? Like you start taking, diet pills and things like that instead of actually watching how you eat, when you eat, getting the right amount of sleep, working out 3 to 4 days a week, really making sure that you are on it about, your weight loss. So you're not being realistic in that sense. Now, on the emotional level, it could mean that, in the reverse case, that you have a lot of issues. You know that it's not just childhood issues, that even though you want to blame your mom and your dad for your shit, you really shouldn't, or you can't blame them really, but you go to your therapist and you're like, and your therapist even telling you like, well, I think you have deeper issues than just childhood. And you're like, no, it's all their fault. And so you're being unrealistic about it. You're not looking at yourself and going, no, a lot of this stuff that I'm dealing with now is my own shit. And I don't really want to deal with that. So in that sense, you're being unrealistic. So that's what this could possibly mean if you get the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. Okay? Now, as I said before, these are very general meanings. They're very broad. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be. Excuse me, everyone. I'm so sorry. I don't claim to be an expert. I don't claim to know everything. Trust me, if I knew everything, I would not be on this planet, let alone on this goddamn camera. Okay? Looking fabulous and fierce today. Anywho, just wanted to let you know about that. And, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video today. This was, of course, the Seven of Cups. And also the 7 actually has to do with, I believe, the card of the Chariot. Each number card, let me say this first before I go. Each number card, they all tie in with the trumps, or the big cards that we see, like the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor. They all tie in. They all tie together. So in this case, the 7 of Cups deals with the Chariot. So basically, if you looked at the Chariot card, the Chariot is more about you should look both ways. Or you may feel that you're stuck in the middle. Or you may feel that you're going, you might be going too fast and you're going to crash and burn, or you're going too slow, or you may feel like you're being pulled in different directions. So in this case, the Seven of Cups is more about emotionally being pulled. You're being pulled in different directions. And sometimes it can take you too much into fantasy. Sometimes it can take you too much into reality to where you don't have a moment. There is no balance to fantasize, to really think about the future. Because like everybody, we all fantasize about our futures. I know I do. But you have to learn to live in the moment. And that's what this card really is all about. Living in the moment, living in the now. And that's not necessarily the easiest thing for a lot of us to do, but it's very, very important. Until next time, people, I am, of course, the fabulous Leah Brown, honey. And this was Tarot Card Tuesday, the Seven of Cups. Let me know what you think of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them below in the panty section. It's my girl, Much Love from Kentucky, always says. I love her. Shout out to Much Love from Kentucky. But leave them below. I do read them. I read every last one. I try my best to. And make sure to like the video. Make sure to rate it. Make sure to comment. Make sure to share it, because if you never know who may need this kind of information, you never know. And like I said, I am not an expert. I don't claim to be, okay? But, hey, I figured I like coming on here and giving you guys my little tidbits. And I think you guys like it too because you do watch them. I do look at the numbers. So I thank you guys so much. And until next time, this was me, the fabulous Leo Brown. And don't forget, next week I will be back with the Eight of Cups. We're going to be doing the Eight of Cups. So, this is me, the fabulous Leo Brown. Okay? And I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye.